I just got out of Mass and I was debating if I should share this because I don't share a lot of personal stuff on here. There's some stuff that's very like special to me and just like between God and I or just close to my heart. And this was one of those moments, but the messaging behind it, I think I do want to share. I was at Mass. Long story short, it was a Novus Ordo, and I didn't wear my veil. And every time I go to Novus Ordo, I'm like, I should have worn my veil, and I didn't. And so we said this is a sign of peace because it's Novus Ordo. And this lady sat next to me, pretty close to me, and so I said, I love your veil. It's beautiful on you. And she was one of the only people in this church who were veiling because it's a more modern church. And so, yeah, she left after Mass, and then I stayed after Mass, and I was just praying. And all of a sudden, like, she taps me on the shoulder. So she came back to the pews to tap me on the shoulder, and she's like, here, like, this is for you. And I was like, what? And she's like, yeah, like, I'm giving you this. And it was her veil that she wore during Mass. And I was like, you have to, like, no. Like, and she's like, no, I want you to have it. And it was so beautiful. And I almost started crying. I mean, I was tearing up, but I was like, oh my goodness, her name was Lucia. She was so sweet. And I was like, I do have veils. Like, I do normally veil, but I have like mostly white veils, or I don't have any black veils, is what I was trying to tell her. Because I'm not married yet. Traditionally, you wear like a white veil if you're not married and a black veil if you're married. But she was like, oh, good. Like, this veil is already blessed for you for when you get married, which also was so sweet. Yeah, so sweet Lucia. And I was like, Lucia, and my name's Lisa. So I'm like, oh, we're like twins. But it was just so beautiful. But the point of this is, if you feel pulled to speak to someone at Mass, not during Mass, but after Mass, like at a church event, please go talk to them, because some people don't have anyone in their life who's Catholic, or some people go to Mass every week alone, and you might be the only person who speaks to them. Or in this case, like, she didn't know that I veil when I go to Latin Mass, that I veil. She didn't know I've ever owned a veil. She might have been the only way I ever owned a veil in my life and started veiling. So if you have like a rosary and you feel called to give it to someone, if you just feel called to say hi to someone, don't worry about looking like silly. If there's a tiny chance that someone doesn't want to talk to you, who cares? Like, that doesn't matter. Because she took the chance to tap me on the shoulder and she gave me this, I will remember this forever. And I told her, I was like, I'm keeping this forever. Like, I am going to wear this. Like, right after I get married, this will be the first veil I wear from Lucia. And I'll never forget this.